Okay, hello you guys. Sorry, I am filming this like really randomly. I'm literally, it's the same day, same everything. I didn't even change because I thought I could explain this and it would make sense. I didn't change. Literally, this is the same day as the favorites video I filmed earlier today. But, okay, hold on. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. I have never been more eager to film anything in ages. Like, I feel like I can't even get out the words. So I was cleaning my makeup because I'm self-isolating because there's a pandemic worldwide. We all know. I've been doing some things I should have been done, you know, a while ago. And I was cleaning up my makeup and I thought to I have 1,000,001 Fit Me Loose powders that have a little bit of powder left in them. It's my favorite loose powder. If you didn't know, now you know. If you watch my videos, it's my favorite. I think almost like everyone loves it because it's cheap, relatively cheap. It's drugstore and it works really good, but the packaging sucks dick. It sucks. Like, it sucks so bad. It's cute. It's fine at first. This one's really dirty. I promise you I cleaned everything else off, but like I'm gonna destroy this in a second, so it didn't need to be clean. But this packaging sucks. If you're not familiar with it, it is a square. The whole thing's a square, and then the inside, the sifter part, is just literally a part of the packaging. Like, you can't take it apart. And I was thinking to myself, I thought this a million times, and like, I'm constantly thinking, how does this powder work? Because regular loose powders, you can literally just take the sifter off and it's fine. Like, you pour it into a different container, you just like scrape out the bottom, you can use it all, but not on this powder. I'm doing this in one take, okay? Like, I literally feel like I'm not even explaining this properly, which is gonna suck. Okay, so basically, I was cleaning my makeup and I thought to myself, I had a thought, girl, why don't you Google it? Someone has to know. Someone has to know. So I Googled it and I watched this video. I'm going to link it down below because she literally just deserves everything in the world for figuring this out. Like, this woman, I don't even remember her name. I'm gonna link it down below. I'm gonna link it down below because she deserves fame and fortune for figuring this out. So you can literally see my toolkit on my bed. I don't even care that it's there. And it turns out it's helpful, so I can be like, I got my toolkit out. You need an X-Acto knife. She used a different one, but this is the one that I have. So I'm gonna use that. She used scissors, but I'm gonna use pliers because, like, it's just easier to pull. You'll see why. And then I have some tweezers, okay? And I'm gonna take the rest of this powder in the Fit Me one, and I'm gonna put it into my Wet n Wild container, in which I like to mix my loose powders in because this one's just so much easier to get in. I've taken the sifter out of it. It's also a huge container. I've taken the sifter out of this because I find personally that it's less messy when you don't have to be shaking it so much. So like when you can just kind of dip in and your sponge is then coated, because I use so much powder that it doesn't matter. So I find it's less dust, because I don't know about anyone else, maybe this is a me problem that I need to work on, but when you use loose setting powder every day, everything in the vicinity that you do your makeup in eventually will become covered in a thin layer, and you have to clean it every once in a while, like dust. You have to dust off the loose powder. It's not like regular dust, like when you dust it, it's orange. No one talks about that, but here I am, I'm talking about it. So what this girl did, we're gonna start now. There's no intro to this video, there's nothing. I'm just going for it, and I know that this quality is not great, but I can't handle this right now. So she actually flips the powder on this over, and there's a circle here, and she like cut out the circle and like ripped the label off. So I'm gonna do that. I don't know if I have the capability to bring you down. I don't, because my tripod is broken, so I can't bring you down, unfortunately, but I'm gonna keep y'all in the loop and try to maybe do it up here. So I'm gonna take my X-Acto knife. A fun fact about me, I'm afraid of knives. I had a bad experience, but basically I'm just gonna cut the little circle out. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna hold this up. Could I have done this better? Yeah, but I'm just like beyond excited. So I'm just gonna cut around the circle. I was literally gonna wait for my sister to come home for quarantine to help me with this because I'm so afraid of knives, and I swear if I cut myself, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna put the knife away for a second and get you some tweezers because she basically just like removed the whole sticker on the back. So let's do that. Anyways, when I was watching her video and like she unveiled the secret of the fact that basically the like way that they put the powder into these containers is through the bottom, my mind was blown. I was like, that makes so much sense. Like I was literally like in a state of shock and disbelief that like Maybelline played us like that. Because now that I'm like taking the plastic off, I can like clearly see the like plug. There's no better way to explain that right now. So basically I'm just like scraping off. I don't think I need to scrape off the whole thing. She like took off like the whole circle. See, like, can you see what's happening here? That's the plug. I'm just gonna scrape off the outside so that there's like nothing sticking that'll just like pop off. This next part I'm like scared to do. I don't know how often I'm gonna do this, like, because like I said, I'm terrified of knives. It's a recent thing, like in the last few years, that I've become afraid of knives. Had a bad experience. That's it. That's not important, other than the fact that I'm scared. Okay. So what she then did, she took her X-Acto knife and she like, because I tried earlier, I tried on a different one of these, but I thought I would start fresh because like I said, I have like a million. She like makes like a little X, like she like pokes the X-Acto knife through it and then like pops it off basically. So I'm gonna do that, but I tried and like I tried to just pop it off with tweezers and I just like couldn't. This is the part that I'm scared of. Maybe have safety goggles because, I'm scared. Oh, I remember she like made a hole in the very middle. I'm so scared. Like, if I cut myself or hurt myself with this X-Acto knife, my mom is gonna be mad. Okay. Am I just dumb? Is this plastic harder than I think it is? So I'm scratching a little hole in the middle because apparently this is harder than expected. Okay, I feel like this is like some commitment, but I sort of have this commitment. Okay. So it went through, basically. And I'm just gonna like, I got my tweezer in there, you can see. Oh, okay, I did it. There's so much stuff in there. I am in utter shock. So let me just transfer my powder over. I feel like a little kid at Christmas. I'm just like shaking it. I am going to take a little brush and just kind of stick it in there, get everything out. This is amazing. This is the greatest thing that's ever happened, because I've also never been able to recycle them on the packages because they were still dirty and I couldn't get everything out. And you know, you can't like just recycle whatever you please. It has to be clean. I made a mess. Instead of cleaning that mess up with a wipe, I am gonna sop it up with a brush because I cleaned everything up today. So this brush now has this powder on it instead of my desk. I just cannot believe that this is my real life right now, that this really happened. I kind of feel like I'm making slime all of a sudden, like, you know, when they put makeup in slime, because I'm just like cleaning out this little container. But when I tell you guys that this is the great, like, I'm beyond excited right now. Y'all have no idea. My little environmentalist inside of me is just so stoked. Some of it's like kind of hard to get out still, but it's a lot cleaner than it normally would be. So if you have had the same experiences and the same will to get your Maybelline Fit Me Loose powders free, now you know. But be careful, and if you are afraid of knives, find a friend, do this with someone else. You probably don't, I don't know if you need such a sharp knife, but something to consider. So this is what quarantine has brought me to, and I'm pleased. I don't know what else to do. I have about like 5 more of these to do, but you guys understand how to do it now, so that's great. I hope you're all staying safe and happy and healthy and away from other people. And thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and if you're new here because you needed to figure this out, please join the family. I'm normally much more put together. I'm not really. I'm usually kind of all over the place, but this was bad. Anyways, I'm gonna go do about 600 more of these because I have a bunch. And yeah, okay, love you guys, bye.